Basically, our focus is to take landfill-destined waste, so waste that is not ordinarily recycled or recyclable, and convert that into products of value, being mainly focused on the events industry, construction and logistics. So some examples of that might be pallets for the logistics industry, concrete shuttering for construction, decking, lumber, plywood replacement sheets. And actually one project that we're doing at the moment here with ADNEC, which is the exhibition company here in Abu Dhabi that is the main exhibition company in the UAE. We take from them their single-use carpets, so exhibitions such as these utilize a lot of carpet material, and we convert that, repurpose it into raised exhibition flooring to replace the plywood sheets that they would ordinarily use to build stands. So that's a really concrete example of how we help companies here in the UAE look at their waste profile and give them back a product that they can use within their own industry. Our focus is very much on giving our partners a circular solution. So we can look into their waste profile. A lot of companies here in the exhibition space, for example, produce a lot of carpet waste, low-density polyethylene, plywood, and that sort of waste, and then we can look at what to give back to them in their industry. Other examples might be in the construction sector, where there is a lot of waste generated during the construction phase. And we can give them back, architectural elements that they can use within the final product, water attenuation tanks, really anything that would ordinarily have been made of virgin plastic or virgin wood. So we have a really wide variety of potential products that we can offer to our partners. Trident Trackway is a really interesting product that we have. It's basically a heavy-duty portable roadway. So, that has massive implications also just from the environment generally. So we help customers who need to build access to certain places, for example, on the beach, whether it's the Mother of the Nation Festival or the Kasr al-Hosn Festival. And we give them the ability to make a really low-impact access and low-impact events. So other than that, we also, the input material for the product is a recycled plastic. So if you're looking at the carbon footprint of the material, it's at least 40 to 80% less than a virgin plastic-based product. Plus, it's made in the UAE. So we don't have all of the shipping issues, whether it's the time frame for shipping, but also the carbon footprint associated with importing these products from abroad. There is quite a long way to go yet in construction and events, and I think that's globally. It's not something only in the Middle East or in the UAE, but that creates a huge amount of opportunity as well. So, if you look at the waste profile of construction or events, really you're looking at massive resources that are being wasted. So whether that is plywood waste or whether that is plastic-based waste, these are things that we now have the technology to convert into usable and valuable products and give back to that industry. So, I think there's no reason now why we can't, especially in the UAE, where, we can do things much quicker, why this couldn't be a huge growth industry, not just for us, but for other companies in the sector. Policy is important because, particularly with waste, transport of waste is highly regulated in this region, which is good from many perspectives. Waste should not be traveling across emirate borders or across country borders necessarily if it's not for a good reason. So there are regulations preventing the movement of waste, which is important for us because our aim really is to be hyper-local. So we want to use the local waste that doesn't travel long distances and give our customers back a product that is used locally. So we're really cutting down on that carbon footprint. Now, as far as specific waste regulation is concerned, we are hoping that landfill taxes are going to be coming in greater strength. They are to some extent already present in Dubai. Our business model doesn't depend on it, and I think it's very important for people coming into the sustainability business not to depend on grants, on other sources of income that may fall away again. So, our business model is really based on a product that we can sell where the unit economics make a lot of sense. However, it would be nice nonetheless to have a landfill tax that encourages the companies who produce waste to reconsider how they're going to, what they're going to do with that waste, where they're going to put it, and discourage the production of waste to begin with, which I think, we're in the business of waste, but really if there wasn't any waste, I'd be quite happy. Go and retire.